All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. And Game 5 is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. And Golden State went on ahead and took care of business. First of all, shout out to Boston because they came back in that third quarter roaring. I was like, oh man, it's about to happen again. And then Clay stepped up with two big threes. I thought it was just timely because they kept things like after the run that Boston had in that third quarter and the fact that they still wasn't leading at the end of that third quarter, I was like, oh, here goes some problems. And if you're Boston, you pretty much had what you wanted tonight. You got 27 from Jason Tatum, and I think Curry only had what? Curry finished with 16. Curry had probably one of the worst one of the worst games in these finals all in totality. So if you're Boston, you did everything as far as stopping Curry possible. You did it. You helped him to 16 points, man. The problem is that boy Andrew Wiggins showed up and showed out, man. But he's been playing consistent. He's been, besides Curry, he's been the best player in this finals for Golden State. And the defense, he's been locked in. He's been locked in every game throughout these finals. He's been the one that kind of coming along with him, And then Clay tonight, Clay gave you 21, man. He was 7 of 14, 5 of 11 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He gave you 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 21 points. Like I said, in that third quarter, those were 2 of the biggest threes of this game because it kept Boston from stretching this thing out. And every time Boston going around here, hit a 3, keep it close. Hit a 3, keep it close. And then, of course, Poole came down and hit that shot at the end of the quarter. And I'm looking at it, I was like, that was Boston opportunity right there. Poole gave you 14 coming off the bench, man. He gave you 14 in 14 minutes. I like to see Poole get some more time, man. But hey, I'm not gonna argue with none Steve Kerr doing. Steve Kerr's in his bag, and he don't give a damn who he got to play or sit to win these finals. Gary Payton II, this young man, he's one of those players that got a knack for the ball and the right play. Like he innately makes the right play. He's like one of their top defenders, but he also can knock down some shots. Tonight he was 6 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 15 points. So you almost got 30 points just off your bench alone, which is definitely good for a Golden State team. And if you're Boston, you're looking at this game and the last game, and you're going, man, we missed some opportunity because they had everything in that third quarter. They closed out that second quarter right. Because for a minute, like Golden State was just going to go ahead and run away with it. But they held it close up into that third quarter. I mean, they at the end of that third quarter when Poole hit that shot and they only up by 1. You looked at it, you was like, some say Golden State gonna win this game at that point. For Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was their leading scorer tonight, 10 of 20, 5 of 9 from 3. The free throws, 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Now obviously they didn't win. They didn't lose by just free throw shooting, but come on, man, like you're a better free throw shooter than that, man. I couldn't believe, but he still gave you 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 27 points. Jaylen Brown, it was a point where he was starting to get it going, but he finished with 18. Smart gave you 20. Robert Williams the third gave you 10. Horford gave you 9. He had some key threes in there, man. And as far as bench play, they got very little. I mean, you got 3 points from Williams. White gave you 1. And White has been an X factor for Boston. White has been an X factor on both ends of the court. And tonight it was just nothing. He gave you, like I said, 1 point. That's not going to get it, especially when you've seen what he's capable of. And not that you go into a game like, yo, White got to be that guy for us. No, that's not how you go in the game. But I do think White plays a critical role in just adding some bench production because their bench gave you nothing. Like I said, Golden State bench gave you damn near 30. Boston gave you damn near nothing. So when you look at this thing, you look at bench play and you say, okay. Because it's crazy how, because I've always said, I thought Golden State was a deeper team. But according to experts and other guys that are I would say a lot more closer to experts than I am, they say that Boston is the deeper team. I don't know, but I still think it's Golden State. And tonight, that mainly was the difference. But to me, I think Boston missed that key opportunity because you held. Steph was off. Steph was off. The normal Steph stuff just wasn't working. How many threes did Steph have tonight? He had hold on. If you add it up, right? If you add up the threes he had, you add a 1 and subtract that 1 is 0 because that's how many threes. When you hold Steph to no threes in a game and you lose that game, you're in trouble. You're in trouble because you're not going to get that again. You're not going to hold Steph to no threes. That's not happening again. And the fact that you was able to do that, you got to say your defensive plan worked. They fronted him. They face guarded him. They did everything to knock him off rhythm and make sure he didn't get going. And in the course of that, Andrew Wiggins said, "Don't worry, Steph, hold my beer. I got you." And he held them down, man. Clay came along, and you need this production because if these guys can give you this production again, this game is over. I don't give a damn if it's in Boston, California, or Wichita. This is over if you get that kind of production from those two guys again because you ain't holding Steph to no threes ever again, and I'm ready to take that to my bank. Now, Poole is another. Poole, he still ain't been as the guy. That because I said the final could be a pool party. Well, apparently there must be some in the water because ain't nobody getting in the pool. But at the end of the day, he still have his moments. He's going to continue to get better. He'll be back next year. He's gonna be even better. But Poole is teetering on that. I think you got some unexpected production from Gary Payton II tonight. You didn't expect to get that from him because he's mainly a defensive guy. But I watched him play, and he can get you some buckets. And tonight, that was enough, man. All in all, I think Boston gonna look back over these last two games and be like, if they don't come out the finals, if they end up losing this, they're gonna look over these last two games and say that's why we lost right there. Those two games right there is the reason why we lost. Because you let Golden State start off hot as a firecracker. They went cold as ice, and you came back roaring, and then just ran out of spark. And Golden State just came back and handled their business. So if you're Boston, you're like, man, you can't say we dug too big of a hole because we overcame that. But Golden State ultimately, and Curry didn't even go off tonight. You don't take advantage of that, it's gonna be problems. And if Wiggins and Clay both give you 20 plus, this series is over. In Game 6, I said it, I meant it. With that being said, guys, please like, come subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.